Well, hello, and welcome to Marty Plays Games. We are on the weekend stream, not the midweek stream. It is a Saturday, and we are taking a look at The Outer Worlds number 2 on the PC. This is from Obsidian Entertainment, published by Xbox Game Studios and released on the 29th of October 2025. The Outer Worlds 2 is the sequel, surprise surprise, to the award-winning first-person sci-fi RPG from Obsidian Entertainment. That is all the information we have about this game from the Steam page. It has 1,645 reviews so far. 82% of those are positive, giving it a very positive rating, and it is tagged with RPG, action RPG, exploration, and single player. This one is also on a Game Pass at the moment, so if you have that, or at least if you have the Ultimate Game Pass, you'll be able to play this one. It is a day and date release. So,
welcome to The Outer Worlds 2. Any similarities to real-world dystopian corporate-branded hellscapes are purely coincidental. I'm the Moon Man. You might know me from such business entities as Spacer's Choice or its parent company, Universal Defense Logistics. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. But I won't bore you with how I became the galaxy's most beloved and recognizable spokesmoon. You're here to choose options from a menu. Well, have I got menu options for you?
I want to start a new game, but I want to adjust my settings first. Thank you, Mr. Moonman, for making me sit through all of that. We are looking at full screen, 1440p. We will set it down to maximum of 120 with sync on. We've got TAA there. Oh. I think we'll put that onto DLSS, and we'll put that onto quality. Frame gem, not going to need this. Motion blur is turned down. Quality settings, we're on very high here. Graphics solid, oh yeah, we'll just leave on very high. I think this is what it's defaulted to. All your things there. With field of view. Good, that changes nice and quick. We are going to keep that, yes please. I don't like that those buttons are in grey. It almost makes me feel like they're disabled. Audio options, we've got sliders for Master Effects, music, voice, wireless and menu. These were all set to 100% when I came in. I've turned them down. We've got subtitle options there. Controls, we are playing this one with a pad, so I've inverted the Y-axis because that is the correct way to use a pad. But you have some options here for controller sensitivity and dead zone stuff. So if you've got a bit of stick drift, you can sort that out there. We also have some motion sickness and camera sway options here. I've turned the motion sickness to some motion, and I've turned camera sway off. We're playing this in first person, and we've got aim assist, that is default. And then we've got some UI options for text sizes, and tutorials are on. Some HUD options here, which I've not messed about with. And the minimap, rotation lock. I think we'll leave that off for the time being. It depends on the map as to whether I like that fixed or not. All sorts of adjustments for subtitles there. And your reticle stuff. I said reticle. So that's all good.
What can I do for you?
We are going to start a new game then, please. We haven't got a game version number, so we'll think it's 1. It's version 1. Why not? Hopefully we'll get to choose a character. Ooh, that's a bit interesting.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot.
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
It's almost like that scene out of Airplane.
For impact.
Surely you can't be serious.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments, the Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
Those were very Star Trek The Next Generation uniforms there. So we are getting to choose our character, and it looks like there's quite a few things here that we can choose from. Body type, but we've only got 2 choices. We can be man or woman. Resets. How many of those have we got? 10. And it's one of those ones that does go back to the beginning. I like looping menus. Are those menus looping? Those are not looping. That's a shame. I think we're going to have a prosthetic left arm. A prosthetic left leg. Our character has been in some horrible accident at some point that only affected the left side of his body. Oh, trigger for that one. We've got 23 heads. That's nice. These menus are not looping. Why is there no consistency here? So on the first menu, those loop through. On this one, it doesn't. The behaviour's different. We are going to go for that face. Skin tone. That molds. Ooh, no. Within them. So we've done the left side of his body, so we're going to have some kind of scar, I think, on that side as well. Yes. That is what we need. Complexion. Complexion intensity. We'll turn on those. Freckles. We don't want any freckles, no. That can be part of his character. Never had any freckles. Age. We'll age him up a little bit. And age wrinkles. We'll go there. Eye colour. I'd like to be able to set them differently, but doesn't seem you can do that. I want a blue. There we go. Is that a blue? I'm surprised it's not zoomed in a little bit more on the eyes, so we can actually see what's going on. Oh, we can do it ourselves. There we go. Nice. It does look nice. Dark circles. We don't want any dark circles. I mean, no. He gets enough sleep. Nose size. Button nose. And cheek size. Well, we'll have thin cheeks, I think. Good. That's looking good so far. So we've got 63 hairstyles. Does it loop? No. We could go Jean-Luc Picard. Although he does have a little bit of hair on the sides, doesn't he? Do we have a Picard cut? Did I just go through one then? No, we do not. Alright, well. It's a Janeway cut. I mean, that is the Cisco cut, isn't it? It's more the data look. That's the I cut my own hair look. I think we're going to go for that. With that colour. And we'll have blue eyebrows. Do we want facial hair? Oh, that looks like we got some good options here. He's too young to have that one though. I think he's more I keep my beard quite well trimmed kind of character. We need to match hair colour, although I think it would be a little bit lighter. Oh, I don't know, that doesn't really match well, does it, if it's lighter? I think we're going to go with that. Same colour. Are they the same numbers? They are for hair and... yeah, so I think they're probably the same numbers because we've got 42 options on all of those. Cosmetics, we don't going to have any makeup. Dirt. He definitely washes because of his accident. He washes because he likes to keep things clean, so to avoid infection, that's where he's learned that. We definitely will have piercings though. They don't look like they really fit, do they? It's more like a sticker. Yeah, I think we're going to go for a subtle, just on the ear look. We can change the metallic colour. Yeah. Ah, I think he must be deaf because there is actually no hole in which for sound to go into. It's a bit inconvenient then. Tattoos. These are just too excessive. I do want something a little bit more subtle. I mean, that's okay, but it doesn't really go with his scar. No. Not unless we can get the tattoo colour a little bit. It just doesn't look like it's a tattoo, does it? It looks like it's one of those temporary tattoos. No, we're not going with tattoos then. Let's go to the next section, the background. We can be an ex-convict, a gambler, a lawbringer, a professor, a renegade, or a rustabout. So what are the differences here? Now, come on, you never cared for the Earth Directorate, and they never cared for you. Doesn't really tell me. The background are used in a variety of places throughout your playthrough, such as conversations and other things you can do in the world. These represent unique experience that you've gained through a life. Gamblers. You know the universe is run by blind luck and chaos. Lawbringer. After experiencing a youth of hardship and corporate maleficence, you join the Earth Directorate, devoting your life to bringing order to the colonies in the throes of chaos. Now, Professor gives us some more intelligence, I think. Prominent voice in your field until the chance for full contact archaeology and your colleagues' jealousy. Your success rate for retrieving artifacts cost you your tenure and position. So Renegade is the default. A life that skirted the laws of any colony you found. And that's what you were paid for. Or roused about. You're not quite sure what happened. I think we will go with... I mean, maybe that has... I think we're going to go with Professor. Traits. We can be brawny, brilliant, heroic, innovative, lucky, nimble, resilient, suave, witty. Reputation with other factions can never decrease below neutral. That could probably be helpful. I quite like the idea of that one. You're intelligent, able to easily solve more problems and pick up new skills. One additional skill point, and specialized skill starts with 2 points. Not too worried about being nimble. Death is prevented for 3 seconds the first time you would have died in each combat. So I'm thinking either brilliant or resilient. We're going to have a second trait. Why don't we be brilliant? And then we've got to have one. You must select a negative trait or remove one of your positive traits to be. We can't be brilliant and dumb though, can we? I mean, that would be silly. Your body is weak. Your reputation with manufacturer can never increase above neutral. Alright, so I think we will only go for one positive trait. And we are going to go with resilient, I think. Skills. Skills determine our character's core abilities through the game. Specialized skills start at 2 and can be raised to max faster. Hacking is always useful, and lockpicking is always useful, because these things get you into places that you would never be able to get in otherwise. And sneak as well. How many of these can we actually choose? I want to go for lockpicks. No, we can only select one more. And sneak. So we've gone for lockpick and sneak. Yeah, we can't select more than 2 there. And our name is not Commander. Ooh, let's put us up a little keyboard. That's nice. Don't have to go and grab my keyboard now. Our name is... Buddy. We have enough of Mcford? We do, of course. Buddy Mcford. That is our name. Oh, I'm happy with that. Review. We are Fuddy McFud, the Professor. We are resilient and we specialise in lockpicking and sneaking. So we've got challenges here. Normal is the default. The normal is recommended for your first play session. Standard health and damage. Then there's hard. Doing more damage and very hard. Extreme damage. And story. Enemies have less health and do less damage. So we always go with the defaults. The default's normal. We are going with the normal.
Commander, as always, I'm calling on you for a mission requiring both your unique intellectual prowess and aggressive instincts for item acquisition. Your destination is the source of all skip drive manufacturing, the Arcadian system. However, for reasons that must remain classified for the moment, this colony is outside our jurisdiction. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No conferences at which to tear apart your peers' half-baked theories. No jaunts to other systems to find rare historical items. No propagation of knowledge of any kind. In short, stagnation and death for the colonies. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives caused the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action.
As always, I look forward to your academically grounded yet thoroughly imaginative musings in your summary report. Law be with you and your team, Commander.
Nice. Have a big ship so far. The lighting's very nice. That's a sun, not a moon. Oh, we've got some kind of anamorphic flaring type stuff going on there. We have to go where? Oh, we're to the back of the ship, so we're not actually going to be able to do anything here for the moment. Let's follow the marker.
Hey.
Hello, Niles.
Hi. Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
Wow. A whole 10.25%, huh?
Yeah, impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
I'm afraid to ask, what do you mean by kind of does the same thing?
Didn't I just say? But this way, you don't have to risk extended hibernation. That can kill you, you know. The lab coats swear this way's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two. you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
Why are you asking anyone how to run your own life?
Because you all know so much more than me, and I don't want to mess things up. But Sky likes to joke around about everything. But I like it when she says it's all about looking out for those who can't defend themselves. But Sandoval, he laughs at that. Says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And that we got righteousness on our side.
Forget this is just a job. No one else is ever going to be looking out for you, but you.
Not looking to be contrary or nothing, Commander, but that runs counter to everything we're taught at the Academy. I'll give it some thought. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
Let's go, and thanks for bringing the TTD device, by the way. I appreciate it.
No need to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in just a tick.
Why is that door? Okay. That Ludo. Something very similar. So I don't want to start picking stuff up at the moment. Oh no, it's like... See, there's too many things to look at and explore now. I kind of want to go down there. Smoke's one of those. And the cigarette lighter. Old. I think we're going to have to go downstairs. We've got no other choice. Eric. Oh, what's Niles again? Mallory. That looks like a Mediscanner place there. I'm sure the necklace will come in handy at some point. All the things, the very empty rooms. Whose vital signs is it scanning exactly? Is somebody in the bed? Hello, Helen.
Let's hear what this forward agent has to say.
Hello, Valerie.
To open the channel to start the meeting with Agent DeVries, please proceed to the table.
Hello, Eric.
There'll be time for chat after the meeting.
These people are not very nice and friendly, are they? You can view a codex at any time. Oh, that way. Not a gunner. Oh, start meeting. Oh, there's somebody else here. Wade. Good name, Wade. Good moustache. That's definitely a Wade
Forward
moustache.
agent's ready to be patched in over the channel.
Commander, your credentials are required to open the channel with Agent DeVries. Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Of course
You're
they
not
are.
the only one who needs their gray matter rewired after hibernating our way through skip space, Commander.
Your cabin door
good.
appears jammed, Commander. I've made an internal note for Agent Ibarra to look into the cause. In the interim, you will need to find another way in.
So they're trying to get us to do stuff straight away. Puzzle solving, no. Weird, no. Way through there.
All standard issue Earth Directorate Valerie units are a reliable source of information, advice, and logistics evaluation.
How are we going to do this?
Whoa, that's sure faster than taking the stairs.
Why can't he see a way to get in there? Unless this is unlocked now. No, it's still sealed.
Door out of commission again? Best accustom yourself to
Doesn't protocol dictate? I'll be happy to look into why your door keeps jamming after the mission, Commander.
I try the vent run between the kitchen and the room. Good thing I ain't gotta do it. Not sure my knees could take it with all the years on me.
The kitchen. Where's the kitchen? There's the kitchen. We just went down there though. Didn't see anything. Ah, there we go. Welcome, Commander. Sorry, DOS, isn't it? We don't win that. Boring. Let's go.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip Core.
What will that do for us?
You ever heard of anyone trying to unseal one of them and living to speak of it? And the story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
Sure, sounds easy.
Hopefully so. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed.
Anything else?
Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
Hack 1. We don't have hack. We don't have observation. We don't have melee. Understood.
I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think
That's like
nothing
inverse
of
Top Gun.
regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
Alright, let's calm down. Agent Pascal meant no disrespect.
Don't tell me to calm down. You know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some egghead refugee from academia fouling it up.
Are you finished?
For now. Unlike you or your team, I am a professional. Whether I like it or not, you are the commanding officer here. My personal feelings will not impede our mission. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
All right, Niles.
Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeVries out.
You've just called him like 3 different names. What's that all about? Alright, have these unlocked themselves? No. We're gonna go flying. What about you?
Apologies for all that back there with DeVries, Commander. I appreciate you sticking up for me all the same. But what was that all about? I was just offering up reassurances and Super Agent Extraordinaire DeVries lost her head. A crack from me shouldn't have brought that on. This whole mission, there's something off. I mean, Law. We've not even heard tell of this colony before, and they're the only ones manufacturing skip drives? How's that possible?
I'm concerned too, but for now, we'll just have to trust the Earth Directorate. And DeVries.
Sure. Why should we be concerned about all the mystery in a forward agent whose gray matter is starting to leak from her ears? Seriously though, us sneaking around on a mission of such import just don't sit right with me. We're the Earth Directorate, boy, damn it. When we arrive, everyone should know it. The guilty should be soiling themselves, throwing themselves on our mercy. And just how is it any colony can be outside our jurisdiction? Don't make no sense. Any fool could see that, even Sandoval.
Let's get back to it.
For what it's worth, Commander, I appreciated how you tried to smooth things over with DeVries back there, but Pascal needs to get her head right if our team's to operate smoothly. Not sure what DeVries was getting on about, though. She wasn't such a respected agent. I might just have taken offense on your behalf.
Something tells me that Pascal and DeVries aren't your real concern here. Thanks, I appreciate that. I think we're just going to go with the simple option.
Anytime, Commander. You see what an opportunity this mission is, right? Bringing another colony under the Earth Directorate's righteous control? Seems to me, Arcadia had their chance. It's time for us to put an end to this farce and set them on the right path.
See, I want to try and just be kind of neutral with him. Till we've worked out what he's all about. So it's a good thing we're here to do just that. We don't want to go yet. We're going to go with it's a good thing we're here to do just that.
Glad to hear you still got your principles intact. That I'm not the only one. Thought everyone was getting soft around here. Nothing left to do now but show these folk what the Earth Directorate is all about.
Nice. So that's Niles again, is it? I want to see what Valerie has to say, this little robot thing. With it's kind of smoking and broken.
Awaiting docking procedures.
Yeah. Alright, nothing for you to say then. What about Wade? Definitely Mustache Wade.
Ready to move out, Commander.
Yeah. For completeness, we'll talk to Niles as well.
Well, that was something. She was different than I remember her. But then she would be, wouldn't she? Just hope she's doing all right. Reckon the secretive nature of the mission and this import must be weighing on her something fierce. I hope it was okay to talk to her direct like at the end there.
You've got to get a bit more confidence, Niles. I wouldn't, because I think they were more than friends.
We were certainly, friendly. Augustine saved my life when the Earth Directorate swooped in and liberated Triangulum. Left an impression, you might say. Now that I've been cleared for active duty and got my certifieds all in order, I hope I can repay the favor someday. There'll be time to jaw about all that later. But all that she was saying about you, Commander, ain't sure it sits right with me.
That's what we like. Niles, we like a little bit of loyalty. Me either, but we have a job to do, so let's do it.
Whatever you say, Commander.
Commander is right. Yeah. So let us go and do our navigation and get to a world where we're not just stuck on the ship. We want to go to the Horizon Point Station. Why does everything creak in space? I want to sneak about. Why are you all running? Why are you standing there, Eric?
We'll run support as always. Push up above the sector once you've opened the way for us.
Hope that's just, you know, steam through use and not anything else. Flywheel and a pneumatic piston. These are junk items broken down for crafting materials and sold at vendors. Do they have weight to them though? I don't know. So if we don't want to be filling up our inventory with junk if there's a limit to it.
Yes, you are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built. But even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent. And remember,
So our guns don't affect monitors. About the... No. We should probably be saving our ammo. I don't know how much of it we've got.
Commander, Avara and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
Alright.
Don't worry about us, Commander. We got things covered down here. Oh, we've got a light. Why can't we unlock it then? We need a mag check.
we all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements. Yes, you are not just a cog in the machine.
Ooh, hello.
Did a sprat get flash fried in here?
A sprat hide. Power fuse, I think that is going to come in useful. Combat rounds, definitely.
electrical system misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
We got 4 of them coming at us. Oh. Is that an enemy?
Return to your assigned duties, or demerits will be agreed.
Is there any hacking that we can do? No. So it is going to be a combat situation.
Commander, we finished our sweep.
I want you to go and shoot stuff.
I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner than strolling through the front gate. Though you'd have to pick the lock to see for sure.
Found a comm badge. Could be helpful to convince whoever I am answers the intercom.
Always a good idea to have a cover story.
That don't work out. This here mag pick should come in handy.
How are you giving us the mag pick, Miles? Read this cadet, Maury.
Receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail. Mallory? Oh, now I understand. I'd heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? The mental refreshment? No, I mean, yes, of course I would, willingly. Were I to fail to adequately fulfill my duties to the Sovereign and the Protectorate, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject. Sorry, I can't risk being sentimental. Forget I said that. It is my duty to report this. I'm sure the Arbiters will come get you out of there when they have the time.
You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector
Thanks to scrap metal, eh, Commander?
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security currently.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other. Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Ibarra and I'll take central dispatch, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. I'm taking your words to heart, Commander. Not aiming to play hero. Just here to get the job done.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into Central Dispatch. You know, without...
Security ops is heavily guarded, so be vigilant. You'll need to shut down security measures once you're inside. I've left a drop for you in the watch post. There's a key to a maintenance tunnel you can follow into the building.
Being shot's certainly part of it.
Ibarra, got any thought to how we ought to proceed? You're being awfully quiet.
That's coming, honest. How about I, show you when we get to where we're going?
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. You should have seen it. Wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
knife in the maintenance access for you, with, instructions on how to use it to quietly bypass the guards.
I do all I can. Free thinkers!
You see, Maori's spirituality demands state their ends. Imperfection is in. Yes, it is. Otherwise, they'd have had the strength and constitution to emerge. Invasive! Get you for that!
I've left some distraction devices in the floor panel by the scaffolding. Use them to breach the control room. Just wait until their guns are pointing away from your position. Good. Those mechs should give you no more problems. Rendezvous with your crewmates outside and meet me at the skip labs as soon as possible. We're en route to the comms control module. Just need to deal with these guards, quiet-like. Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
What's that? An explosion? Abara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
Attempting to resuscitate Agent Ibarra. Please stay clear. An unabridged debrief is not available at this time, but in the parlance of Agent Pascal, some crazy, censored, alert. This unit has lost contact with Agent Pascal. There is a 90% chance she is trapped under rubble, most likely mortally wounded and beyond health. Triage protocols dictate stabilizing Agent Ibarra's vital signs before commencing recovery efforts. Please secure the area. Negative, Commander. Programming prevents this unit from abandoning any living agent unless environmental conditions become too hazardous to continue administering aid. This unit will relocate Agent Ibarra to the incognito once he is stabilized or deceased. All other agents are advised to continue with the next mission objective. Please head to the Skip Labs now. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical... cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. It doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
What was... minimizing exposure!
Once! What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Has this whole facility gone mad? Something awful has happened. We must be on our guard. Security ops cannot even be reached despite all of my attempts. This should be impossible. The automechs all returned to their charging stations and deactivated. And then there was the explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here. Your voice. You're the one I spoke to over the intercom. You're not Maori. I shudder to think of my fate had I let an unauthorized person into the facility. Praise be the matriarch that I was not fooled by your false tongue. As it should. And as much as I sympathize with zealous enthusiasm overwhelming better judgment, these emergency conditions we're under demand I report this behavior. Violations of procedure cannot be excused. You need to turn yourself into the Arbiters post-haste, as is your duty. Shirking such will only make matters worse for you. It's the one I'm going to report you for violating. How dare you? I know them well enough. You dare to threaten me? Guards! I need immediate assistance
Sustain the system. They dropped out of sight. We all know that a structure is only as strong as its basis. Giving chase. Wrong place. The paradigm.
Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed.
I don't see him.
Alone.
Each part
So
supports
be
the
diligent.
system.
And remember, failure will be magnificent. Which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us.
What in the void was going on out there? Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station. Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Or it is. We're being tested. It is not our place to question. Questions are addiction. Addiction! Reprobates. under his constant.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive. Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
Replenishing my firearm. Minimizing exposure. Each a vital cog. Quarry found. Drive us into disarray.
Replenishing my firearm, shifting to a less exposed spot. The protectorate endures. A gift from our
supposed to be dead already. And here I was certain an agent known for their academic pursuits would be slowed down by the chance to examine a culture none outside this colony had ever seen. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified. You think you can bait me with insults? I am a better agent than you could ever hope to be. Not that it matters. Very shortly, nothing will. Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it. Your righteousness is as unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through this either. I was fond of him too. Saving him would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific. Are you finished with your pithy threats? I'm loath to step on your big moment, but we are out of time. Farewell, Commander.
Loveland's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens to someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive sound out.